Hey, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. You know, some of you Josh put all the ways they can contact the show, follow us here. I know, some of you out there say, well, if you got home that late, why didn't you just take the day off? Why push it? Whatever. I just want to tell you, if you're new to the show, yes, I'm crazy. Damn it, Josh, they're going to clip that. When I run for president, they're going to clip that like they do Joe Biden, me saying, I cannot wait to get here in the morning. I don't care what time in the evening, early morning, I cannot wait to get to the show. I love doing the show. I love our business. I love working in our business every day. I am determined to get up every morning and be number one. I do not settle for number two. Do not settle for being second at anything. I want to be first. I don't care what you think of that. That's my attitude. I get up because I am pushing forward to make sure that our organization is number one in everything we do. And they know it. Everyone in the organization, if we have one person in our organization that got up and said, I'm satisfied with being second, they need to pack their stuff now, get out, go on about their way, because we're not the place where you want to be if you want to be second. Sorry about that little rant. I'm not worried about the show going off the air because I know Josh, and Josh knows the organization and our determination. Now, 3 Jews, I know I'm going to get a lot of heat this morning because we're going to go into Peter Pan Buttigieg. I was waiting so long. I don't know if anybody else has said that, but let's go to, and Josh, I know what Josh is thinking in the studio. He gets in there and he's got all these pictures and he says, really, Josh, I'm going to look in the camera. I know I'm going to say 1,000 miles away, but we're going to hit every one of these pictures. So get ready. That's my promise. Because sometimes, go to number 23. Now we're going to start in a different direction. We're not going to go to this right now, but this is Peter Pan Buttigieg. Okay. So Peter Pan here is out there in Iowa somewhere. And Trump tells NRA, universal background checks off the table. White House says background check discussions still ongoing. All right. So I'm concerned about red flag laws, because they're telling you the universal background check is off the table, but maybe red flag laws would work. So I'm very concerned on red flag laws. In fact, we're going to play a video. And what I want you to do this morning is make a decision where you stand, what side you stand on as far as this video. But here's Peter Pan Buttigieg. Okay. He's asking the question on the NRA and President Trump, National Rifle Association, who's in charge? Okay? Who's in charge? So for you, Peter Pan Buttigieg, we're going to let you know this morning who's in charge. Now, that being said, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it because I am tired, so it's rolling. So I don't know if Peter Pan Buttigieg is traveling with his wife/husband, Tinkerbell. I don't know if they travel together. But old Peter Pan and Tinkerbell, I'm going to let you know this morning, the loving couple. I'm going to let you know who's in charge. Okay, so we're going to go there. Okay. They are going nuts this morning. It's off the table. Background checks is off the table. So let me go here, Josh, and I'm going to show you the video. I'm going to tell you the video. I want you to get ready because we want you to make the decision out there. All right. I want to show you a couple pictures. All right. And we're going to tie background checks, NRA, Jewish voters. Yes, I'll just say it like this. They're sounding the alarm. The left, the hashtag corporate corrupt corporate, deep state corporate corrupt media, they're sounding the alarm because the president of the United States is exposing every one of their take for granted voting blocks. We'll get into that. Take for granted blacks, they're freaking out. Take for granted Hispanics, they're freaking out. Take for granted the Jewish vote, they're freaking out. Okay, Trump is exposing all of it, and they got a problem with that. So we're gonna tie all of this together. Okay, so let me get into this. Okay, here we go. Let's just go to 21. Alleged threats since recent shootings. Okay, so this is CNN at 4:03 a.m. this morning. As I was watching foiled shootings since El Paso and Dayton, at least 25 arrests after alleged mass shooting threats. Okay, 25 arrests. Now, here's what I want to do, Josh, and I want to set this up. It's 2 minutes long. I want you to watch it. Do you know which video I'm looking for, Josh? You know which one, right? The one in Florida, okay, with the mom. We're going to play this. I want you to listen to. Wait a minute, Josh. Wait a minute, okay? When I say go, all right, send me a quick message, Josh, if you're on board there and you understand which one I want, okay? Just pop me a quick message because I don't want to go on. I want to cue this properly, okay? So, yes, that's the one. And here's what I want to do. I'm going to play a little background music, okay? And when I say go, just switch from me to the video, okay? Are you ready? I just want to play a little bit of background music. That's right, baby. Our episode of Bad Boys. What you gonna do, bad boys, when they come for you? What are you gonna do? That's right. What are you gonna do? Tell me what you want to do. Yes. Yeah. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the Johnny Law comes from you? Go, Josh.
I, Dalton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people. And Falcon Warrior 920? Who's that? Yeah. Go ahead and turn around. Put your hands behind your back. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting / act of terror.
Cause a mass shooting?
Yes. He made a statement, a written threat to plan or to carry out a mass shooting.
But he's just a little kid playing a video game.
And all these kids keep getting arrested. And that's why the FBI and the local law enforcement is spending so much time. Because how do we know he's not going to be the kid from Parkland? He's not going to be the next kid, the kid that shot up Sandy Hook. We don't know that. So when you draw the attention to you by making these statements as they may be jokes, I mean, I wouldn't expect a kid to go, yeah, I'm dead serious. I'm going to go shoot everybody up. No, when they're caught, it's a joke. I didn't mean it. It's a joke. That's when you're caught.
But these games, these kids say stuff like that all the time. It is a joke to them. It's a game.
Guess what my time in law enforcement is spent doing? Is arresting these kids for making these statements all the time and for stopping acts too as well.
Okay.
So that's what our job is to make contact, because these kids think it is a game or a joke, so they go ahead and make these comments.
But it's just a comment, so how is there an
arrest? There's a Florida state statute that says you cannot make a written threat to cause a mass shooting, act, or kill or harm anybody else. Legislature has chosen to do that.
Well, he didn't cause or act or do anything, though.
He made the statement, too.
It's a written statement. It's a written statement. It's a written threat to kill or to make a mass shooting or act of terror. So if I get on there and say, I pledge ISIS and I'm going to blow everybody up, that's the same charge as, you know what, man, I'm fed up. I'm going to go to school tomorrow and shoot up my school. So he'll be going to DJJ.
What's that?
The juvenile jail. He'll be placed in there for several days. And we're going to go from there. The charge is a felony. It might be a second or third degree. I have to double check because A written threat to harm somebody is a third-degree felony. Second degree is when you involve a mass shooting of a school or an act of
He's a
terrorism.
little boy. He
He's
didn't
a
do anything wrong. Yes, he's 15. He's still a little boy, and he's not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff.
Okay, well, he did what he did.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be treated as though he is a terrorist or something because he made a silly statement on a stupid video game.
Well, in a world where schools and kids are going to school to learn and are getting shot and killed because people...
I understand that, but at the same token, I mean, you have to look at things case by case too. I mean, he's not that person.
Do you own a gun?
I have a gun, yes.
Okay, so he has hands and feet. He can grab your gun and go do something.
He would never do anything like that anyway.
We don't know. We don't know if...
No, but I know. And I know.
Most parents have it, ma'am. We're going to take him. He's going to go to our operations center, and we will go from there. But this is where we're at. This is the world we live in, where people think it's funny to say, I'm going to go kill people at school.
Well, he's not people. He's a child.
Okay.
There's a difference. He's playing a video game, and he's a boy.
And that's why he'll be charged as a juvenile.
Unfortunately, these days and age, this is what happens. Kids get on these things, and they say this, and parents say, it's not my son, and then it might not be your son, but
I know it's
unfortunately,
not my son.
somebody's son does, and then this is the world we're in, where kids are getting shot at school while they're trying to learn, and
I
kids are getting
understand that.
shot in
I
buildings.
understand that. I understand
Unfortunately,
that.
we can't take risks, and we can't say, all right, we trust that this guy's not going to do it, and then it happens, and then we say, well, we had the chance
Yeah,
to
but
stop
I'm
it.
telling you right now, this is not my son. My son and I are like this, and it's just us. It always has been, and it's not my son. He's a little boy still.
It's a tough
Playing
situation.
a stupid game, and he
I know
happens
you're
to be
emotional.
this high intellect and smart mouth.
Well, that's
And
what
you know
got him
what?
caught up.
The grown-ups on these games go them into these things, which is what happened.
You need a roof over your head, food, and water. He doesn't need the games. You should probably
That's right, he doesn't.
You should take those away because these adults that are influencing may have done that in the past, but guess what? They're not in trouble today. He is because he made those statements. We can't put on what they've said in the past to give him justification why he said what he said, ma'am. He made the charge. He's going to face the consequences. Right? Let's go. Thank you.
Ma'am, can I have your first? I need your last name.
First of all, I think he should be arrested for wearing orange socks. I think they had enough to say, look, he's a weird-ass 15-year-old white kid wearing orange socks. Come on, you're going with us. All right, now the joke is over. Let me be clear before I go into this. First, I support law enforcement. This is not negative, all right? But this has everything in it, okay? Red flag laws, this has everything in it. So she's crying. He's a little boy. He's not crazy. He's a little boy. He's 15 years old, damn it. Stupid statement on a video game. Is there a gun in your house? She has a gun. I have a gun. Okay. It's a joke. He's a little kid playing a video game. He wrote a statement on a game system. He's a kid. He just made a stupid statement. He's just a little boy. He's my little boy. It is not on the national news, okay? It is not on the national news because why? Why did all the now maybe somewhere, but it was not on MSNBC or CNN, okay? We're going to tie everything together today. The corruption, we always just touch around it, but we're going to tie it all together today. So it was not on CNN, okay? All right, so let me go through this, all right, really quickly. Here's 22, CNN. CNN went after this morning at 25 at least arrest. All right, here is the picture. What they are not highlighting, I'm going to go over what they're not highlighting, okay? The news, the national news, they do have this. So I didn't I did not spoke, whatever the hell, okay? But they have this and they're running it, but they're running it for all the wrong reasons, obviously, because they want red flag laws. So we'll get to, let's go to really quick there. Guns in America, number 25. We're going to do guns this morning. Guns in America, CNN. Love the graphic, right? And the bylines, all right? So let me get down to the story we were just talking about. And I'll pull it up in just a minute here. But I want to go through some of the pictures. I have it here. It won't be long here, Josh. I know. Let's see. Okay, let's go to 54. Okay. Here's the deputy. And then it happens. And then we say, well, we had the chance. Okay. So you hear on the mass shooters, you hear we had the opportunity, that gray area. We did see something. We should have a red flag. We should have seen a red flag that we could have stopped this shooting. Okay. So the deputies, he's sitting in the house. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to decide, okay? He is sitting in the privacy of his home. What kind of video game was he playing? I don't know. But he's playing a video game on a game system. The game system has a live chat. When you're playing somebody, they got headphones and everything, and they're talking while they're killing people, okay? They're on a video game just mass murdering away at 15 years old, and they're talking, and somebody says, well, you know, what if somebody came in your school and shot it up? Yeah, I was thinking that. All right. They say these stupid things. I'm not taking up, but privacy of his home, playing his video game on a live chat with somebody, he makes a comment. I'm not going to call it stupid. He makes a comment. It was reported. I don't know. I can look into it. Maybe you can look into it. Who reported it? It was reported that he made the comment. So they show up at his house, knock on the door. Privacy, property. She owns a gun. Is there a gun in the house? Are you ready for, I support law enforcement, so get off my damn back if you go there. But are you ready for somebody from the government, law enforcement, to knock on your door and say, hey, downstairs in the basement, little Junior, the weird white kid, 15 years old, wearing orange socks, just type something out that we're concerned about on a live chat. Do you have a gun in your home? Okay, so they're carting Junior off to the mental hospital. Number 55, Josh, 55. We can't take risks. Now, here's what I'm breaking this down, and I want you to decide every bit of it. Because right now, I do not trust anybody in the government, okay, to enforce. They can't enforce the damn border. They can't enforce any law anywhere in the United States concerning illegals. But this one, oh, they're ready to pass these laws, enforce these laws. We don't even enforce the laws we have on the books. It is not background checks, okay? This is not the problem. Maybe that damn video game in the basement that the little weird white kid wearing orange socks was playing with his friend. Why don't we look at that video game? Do you have a gun in your house? We can't take risks. And we can't say, all right, we trust that this guy is not going to do it. We can't just say, all right. We just can't. All right, here's the mother. Number 56, Josh, number 56. No, but I know, and I know. The mother, no, he's not. Number 57, mommy. Now, this has everything. We have a parent that may not be in tune. Sorry, parents out there, with what the little 15-year-old, weird white kid wearing orange socks is doing in the basement with his friends playing, did the parent, all these questions are out there. But the only thing the media is going to focus on is, do you have a gun in the house? And little Junior might take it and go shoot up, bang, bang, his local school because he set it on a video game. All right, mother. Who bought Junior that video game? He would never do anything like that anyway. Well, maybe Junior, mom, all right? Here is number 58. Mom, I'm bouncing back and forth because I'm concerned that you come on my private property. I'm concerned on who gets the ability to report that I'm even saying gun on the show. I'm concerned that you've knocked on my door. I'm concerned on what I could say in my home, on my property, on this gaming system, not taking a side. So on one hand, law enforcement. I'm concerned with our parents checking to see what little Johnny weird white kid is playing video games. I know I keep attacking little weird white kids, but just saying, he's the kid with the orange socks out here this morning. Okay. But I who's the parents not checking, and giving kids their privacy? It's their room. I give them their privacy to grow. Oh my God. Don't get me started. All right. But anyhow, he's still a little boy. No, he's not, Ma. Ma, he's in the basement talking about shooting something up. And he's not one of the crazy people. So many things to unpack in this video. First Amendment right, Second Amendment right, all the above, your private property. Get off my damn lawn sign. No trespassing. Who can tell somebody and report you? Mom doesn't think he's a crazy, not one of the crazy people out there doing stuff. That's not Junior, okay? Number 59, Josh. Vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill 7 people at a minimum. New arrest for threatening attacks on social media, okay? Number 60, here's Mom again. But he's just a little kid playing a video game. It's just a video game. It's Mario Kart, right? It's Pokemon. He's playing Pac-Man, Donkey Kong. No, he's not, Mom. He's shooting something up. You need to go check. Everything is in this circle, okay? But no. Peter Pan Buttigieg and his wife Tinkerbell want to know who's in charge. The NRA? I'm going to tell you, Peter Pan Buttigieg and Tinkerbell, who's in charge in a minute. Okay? So here again, number 61, just going through them. He's under arrest currently for making a threat to cause a mass shooting. Act of terrorism, the deputy tells Mom as she cries, "Not my baby boy." All right, let me go here. We're going to stay on the whole. It's not gun violence. I'm so tired of that, but we're going to stay on that for a minute. And we're going to come back. Let's see. Here we go. Here's number 53. New arrest for threatening attacks on social media. MSNBC at 5:12 this morning. Number 53, Josh. Number 52. Bob Nelson, Fresno Unified School District Superintendent. So Bob's out there. America, wake up. We have a superintendent of schools, and not going after superintendent of schools, that are not in their office this morning, concerned, maybe they are, but their biggest concern needs to be, educating little Jimmy and little Julian, little Jerome and Lila, or whatever the hell all their names are, even Shaniqua out there, okay? They're supposed to be in there, let's get our kids educated so they can get the jobs of the next century of the future. No, they're on there looking for, hey, we got to hire a whole new team in the school system and pay hundreds of thousands of dollars, and all they're going to do is scurry back and forth on the social media. Oh my God. So Bob is out there, and let's go to number 51, new arrest for threatening attacks on social media. Okay, number 51, Josh. And here is the attack that was put on there. I think this is a girl, if I remember right. I'll get the article up in a minute. Number 50, Josh. Number 50, new arrest for threatening attacks on social media. A picture of looks like a rifle, okay, a weapon. Don't come to school tomorrow, with a bunch of smiley. That's exactly right there why I do not like all of your little emoji smiley faces when you send them to me. But don't come to school tomorrow. And here's all the emotions I'm going through. I'm happy. I'm sad. I'm crying. I'm mad. I'm blue. Don't come to school. Okay. Here's another one they found yesterday, number 49. New arrests for threatening attacks on social media. Some kids praised Hitler, threatened to kill Hispanics. See what else I have here. Okay. I got a couple more, and then we'll go to an article, and then we're going to get into the NRA, and we are going to get into the Jewish, the lack of Jewish, what is it? What did he call it? We'll get to that in a minute. Oh, Bernie said I'm a Jew. We'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so I want to see if I have one more here, Josh, before I go. Let's go back to foiled shooting since El Paso. That would be number 21. So, Josh, grab that one quickly. And I think I have an article I want to look at. So this is the one with the video. Florida, 15-year-old high school student has been arrested after police say he made threats. You watched the video in an online video game chat room. So our tax money is going to go in the red flag laws, and we are going to employ a bunch of friggin' adults. The 15-year-olds grow up to be adults, and when they grow up to be adults, they still wear orange socks. And they're not out hunting. Whoa, wait a minute. Orange socks hunting. I better stay away from that. So vowing to bring a gun and kill 7 people. All right. So Seabreeze high school student from Daytona Beach posted a threat on a Discord server under the name Falcon Warrior 920. So, Falcon Warrior 920 pops up and wants to play you in one of his mass murder. The chat read, I, Darton Barnhart, vow to bring my father's M15 to school and kill a minimum of 7. He's got 7 picked out. I'm not making light of it. I promise. Okay. Let's see. Then I have, I have one more. Let me make sure. Okay. Joke or not. I have one. Okay. Let me see what else, Josh. Girl 15-year-old. Okay. Girl 15-year-old threatens California school shooting on Snapchat. So that is the one I want to bring back, Josh. I want to bring back. So this is a girl 15 years old. Let me get to the picture. I had her up from Snapchat just a minute ago, her post. We will find it here where she was happy, sad, all the above. That's number 50, Josh. So put up number 50, and let me go back to the article here. So 15-year-old, that's two 15-year-olds. Now, they're not adults, okay? 15. Parents. Are we going to hold parents responsible? We're going to come get your parents' guns? Police have arrested a 15-year-old girl in California after she allegedly posted a threat on Snapchat saying she was going to commit a shooting at her high school on Thursday. The Fresno Police Department said it received a call from the FBI at 5 a.m. on Thursday warning them about a post on Snapchat. Now, I understand when you put a post of a rifle on Snapchat, no matter what age you are, and you put don't come to school tomorrow. Yes, I understand. Alarm bells must ring, okay? Let's not chop that up. But who is watching? Who is catching the key words? Do the FBI have a system out there that they're in every Snapchat account of every student looking for school, don't come, gun, whatever, a sad emoji? The Fresno police said it received a call from FBI at 5 a.m. on Thursday warning them about a post on Snapchat with a photo of a gun and the message, "Don't come to school tomorrow." What a warning. So we have the sheriff and the girl who attends both Edison High School and Center for Advanced Research and Technology. This is a pretty damn sharp kid. What's your problem? Was pulled out of class by guidance counselors and met by police. I have to pause. I have to pause because there's no way I can pass this up before we go to break. The girl who attends both Edison High School and the Center for Advanced Research and Technology, a high-tech high school in Clovis, was pulled out of class by a guidance counselor. I'm sorry to interrupt the class. Mr. Pritchard, can you come with us? We need to speak with you a minute. What the hell? I didn't do it. And the guidance counselor took me down to the office. What's the law doing here? I didn't do it, man. Do you know anything about this? No, I know nothing about it. Why would you even ask me? Well, okay, anyhow, that was a lot of fun. Folks, 15-year-olds, FBI, scanning Snapchat, going through everything. Now, we have the great politicians coming out and attacking the NRA. We have people attacking, but they will not look into the problem. I'm your host, BKP. We're going to take a break. We come back. We're going to switch this. Stay with me because I'm going to tell you where we're going, okay? You're going to say, what, when you say 3 Jews, I'm serious. That's not a joke. 3 Jews and 2 Muslim congresswomen. There's 435 members of Congress. 435. 2 are women of color, members of the squad that happen to be Muslims and want to pull funding for Israel. We're going to get into that in a minute. That's right. Okay. So I'm your host, BKP. It's all going to go together. We're going to take a break. Josh, take us a break.